If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. Beyonce is about to release her new album, Renaissance Act 1, tomorrow on Friday, July 29th. So today, I wanted to go over everything that we know about this new Beyonce album so far and get everybody caught up on what's been happening and what we can expect when this thing does drop at midnight. So let's jump straight into this. So the first time that we ever heard about this album was the announcement right away. It was on June 16th, so only about 1.5 months ago, on the official Tidal Twitter account, where they posted this picture, Act 1 Renaissance, and with it the caption, Beyonce Renaissance July 29th. So this was the announcement. We had the title for this thing, Renaissance, and we had the release date, July 29th. Of course, at that time, we still didn't really know a whole lot about this thing. We got more and more information as the time went on, as we got closer to the release, and I want to cover the timeline real quick about that one. So we did actually get a single. We got a single, which is Break My Soul, which is, I think, an amazing single that really leads into this album right in the correct way. You can already hear on the single, it's again going to be very uplifting songs, very empowering songs. It's going to have a heavy house influence. That is maybe the big difference to other, not a big difference, but like the thing that she's really concentrating on, like the house and dance hall type of music that she wants to create with this. That's the vibe that she's going for with this one. So this first single already hints at that. If you haven't yet, definitely go check out that single. It's amazing, but you probably seen that. She did then also post the cover art for this thing, which is her on this like holographic horse. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool cover art. We're gonna have to see, you know, what this really means. But as we could tell from the announcement before, it says Act 1 Renaissance, so likely there will be more acts to come in the future, and maybe that will also clear up some of the speculations we have about this, you know, cover art. Attached to this cover, we also got a little caption from her that explains some backgrounds on this album. She said, "Creating this album allowed me a place to dream and to find escape during a scary time for the world. It allowed me to feel free and adventurous in a time when little else was moving. My intention was to create a safe place, a place without judgment, a place to be free of perfectionism and overthinking, a place to scream, release, feel freedom. It was a beautiful journey of exploration. I hope you find joy in this music. I hope it inspires you to release the wiggle and to feel as unique, strong, and sexy as you are." So this is the classic Beyonce intention behind this album. I think it's dope though. You know, I'm loving that she's back dropping music again after it's actually been 6 years ever since Lemonade dropped, the last solo release from her. We've gotten Everything Is Love, her joint album with Jay-Z in 2018. So that was only 4 years ago, but still it was about time. 6 years is just a crazy time to kind of bridge in between. And as I said, it seems like she's back with a lot of music, as there is Act 1, so there will be more acts to come. There is the theory about this being a trilogy, so 3 acts in total, but that is not confirmed. We're gonna have to wait on official confirmation for that one, but that's kind of like what's out there so far. She also posted the track list for this thing, which is really interesting. She did this on her Instagram story, but now it's already been picked up by all the, track lists. For example, on Apple Music, you can already see the track list, see like a little bio of the album. So if you want more info, head over to there. But let's go through this real quick, because that's obviously a very, very interesting part about any upcoming album, the track list. So let's see. There are going to be 16 tracks in total. I think 16 tracks it's actually quite a lot, considering that there will be more acts connected to this. So if every act has 16 tracks, that is quite a lot of music, so I think we're in for some really high volume Beyonce coming up now. Let's go through them real quick and see what all the titles can tell us about, the underlying music and where they fit into the track list. So we start out with the first track, which is I'm That Girl. Sounds very, very empowering. Some like Beyonce stuff that's going to be very, I don't know, it just feels like a Beyonce track. Second track is called Cozy. Third track is could be called Alien Superstar. That title is very, very interesting. Then we have Cuff It. then a track called Energy. The 6th track is the single we already got, Break My Soul. Then we have a track called Church Girl. Then we have a track called Plastic Off the Sofa. Sounds very interesting. I'm going to be very curious to find out what that is about. Then Virgo's Groove, which is going to be the longest track. Then we have Move. We have Heated, which is, I don't know if you remember this, I've talked about this in all the other videos already, but this is the Drake leak. The Drake leak that was supposed to be on Honestly Nevermind featuring Beyonce, now on this album, possibly featuring Drake. Then we also have Thick, which is kind of making the rounds now as like a meme or like a term. And we have All Up in Your Mind. Then we have America Has a Problem. And then Pure/Honey, so like a double track. And Summer Renaissance. So that's the 16 tracks on here. That's the titles of them. We actually do know a bit more about this. I recently made a video going over some leaks that we have because the features actually leaked for this thing. So there we have more information on the track list that I go over in detail in that other video. So if you're done with this video, make sure you check out that one. But in these new information from the leaks, there are some interesting things about the collaborators on this project. For example, we have confirmed features from Blue Ivy, The Dream, for example. We know Jay-Z is going to be on here. We know Drake has some credits on here. We know for producers, for example, there is going to be Mike Dean on there. We have Boy Wonder on here, Hit Boy as well. So people like that you're just very excited about to hear on this Beyonce record. I'm showing y'all this right now. Y'all can go through it, pause it. If you want the whole breakdown, check out that other video that I made on this specific leak and on these specific collaborators and producers on this thing, because that's going to be very interesting. But this is so far the leaks and track list we got. So this is, what we have so far on this album is not going to change a lot, until the album releases. We sadly didn't get another single. I was hoping for a second single to maybe get us a little bit more hype up for this thing. But I guess it's just all going to come out on the day that it's releasing. I think we're going to learn a lot about this, going to learn a lot about how this is connected to the other acts of the trilogy, or what's really up with the features, anything like that. So it's going to be a very interesting day to look forward to tomorrow on Friday, July 29th, when Beyonce is releasing Renaissance, the first album in 6 years. It's been so long, and this could really shake up some things in hip hop and just in music, in music general, period, in culture. So that's really what this album has the power to do. I'm really hyped for this. I hope you are too. I showed you all the info. If you want any more info in depth, make sure to check out my playlist on this album as well. All the individual videos on the cover, the track list, what you need to know about this, the leaks, all of that are in there. So if you're a fan and you're interested in more material, check out the playlist. And I want to know what you think about this. Are you excited? What are you looking forward to the most? What track, what feature, what collaboration? What's your general opinion on this? All your theories, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.